What's up, guys? It's your buddy 5-Bar Doom here with another cast. On the left side of the screen is Brennan Barney. On the right side of the screen is your buddy 5-Bar Doom, who just missed the dink. This is the first time I met Brennan tonight. I don't know anything about him. And as you'll see during this match, I was pretty impressed with his skills. So this is the first tournament Brennan's been out to in some time. As I understand it, he used to play a decent amount. Beautiful 2-bar. And once he hit that 2-bar, I knew I was kind of in for it this match. I'm like, oh shit. I'd never seen this guy before. I kind of figured he just wasn't very good. He's friends with Pat, who I'm playing the Bring Your Partner with, which is the next tournament that I will cast. Oh, and Brennan kind of rags in a roller there. I blocked it, but he goes 4-wheel drive style and gets in. So yeah, I didn't have too high of expectations for the skill level of Brennan. I was very impressed. And really hoping to see Brennan out at more tournaments. I think we're going to partner up one day at a Bring. But for now, I got to try to get through this singles match. Rip a really deep pull side there. Brennan looked like he was waiting on the pull side, and I just got around it. So that was a great shot. Brennan loses that ball to me. One thing that you have to watch out for at Grady's specifically is that the balls are not in the best shape. And you can see we're all both kind of fumbling around with it a bit there. Go for that 2-to-5 pass. And I'm able to pick it up on the 3, even though I got blocked there. Set up the roller. It looks like I went like a short pull side there. Tied up 2-2. Brennan with it back on the 5. Nice wall pass. You see Brennan definitely has some good skills on the table. Goes push side. It's a little bit short. I'm able to block it. Oh, and I go for the lane pass, try for the immediate dink, and miss-hit it. I'm shooting fine too, so honestly, like doing that dink there is not the best idea. The time I tried to go for that kind of down brush hack, I'll call it a hack. It's just like kind of kind of scraps around, and I just kind of chipped it in with a 5-bar there. Go up 3-2. It's like Brennan went for a hack. Didn't go that well. Lands on my 5-bar. Go for the down brush. Get back on the 3. Take a timeout. Thanks for watching, you guys. I do appreciate you watching these matches, commenting, and the occasional share certainly doesn't hurt. So I appreciate you guys. This match is pretty tough so far. Like I said, Brennan is a lot tougher than I expected. I got one lucky one to make it 3-2 there, which is great. Just kind of scrapped one in off the 5-bar. And now we're back on the 3. Let's see if I can turn this into a goal. Coming back from the first time out, putting it back into play. Rip the middle, go up 4-2. The one criticism I would have on Brennan's 5-bar there is all that kind of fancy stuff right at the front when he's kind of tic-tacking around and going to the middleman. Unless you're going to plan on doing something with that middleman occasionally, I would just eliminate that because you're basically just wasting a couple seconds. Not the end of the world, but just one tiny criticism I have. You can see how slippery these balls are. And I take another timeout. Kept trying to set up the aerial there, And even when I was just trying to pin the ball, it was just slipping out. So now I've taken both timeouts this game. But hey, it's a good use of a timeout. It's better than just completely blowing it. Looks like I'm going to set up a real 2-bar. Brennan blocks it. I get it back. And now I'm going for the 2-5. I missed it. Brennan with it on 2-bar. His 2-bar looked pretty deadly last possession he had it on here. Goes for that like slingshot style shot. Goes off table. And looks like I'm just going to set up for a 2-5. Brennan just waits for it on the wall, steals it. You can see how much trouble we're having with this ball, man. It's just a real slick ball. Brennan rips a roller. I'm able to block it. And it looks like I'm going to set up for that pass again. Go for that chip pass. Get on the 5. That time I tried to go for a little slider hack. And looks like I got blocked. I'm shooting fine, so I probably should just be passing and trying to shoot on the 3, to be honest. Brennan clears it. And taken to the skies, or trying to. Lands in between my men to get a fresh 15-second clock, and here's the aerial. Comes out to Brennan's 5-bar. Oh, and he goes for the pass, but hits it backwards accidentally. I get it on my 3. Go for the pull side. Brennan is on it. And I block it with my 5. I'm able to pick it back up on the 3. Setting up for another roller. That time I go push side, blow it into the wall. So my shot's not looking that great this match, unfortunately. Brennan kind of looking for that same hole he hit before. Goes off table. And it looks like I'm going to set up that pass again. This time Brennan's waiting in the lane. Very nice. Is able to steal it directly on the 3-bar. That's a huge turnover. Sets up that roller again. Goes push side, nails it. Makes it 4-3. Oh, and there's that slider hack. I get the first game 5-3. All right, immediately into game 2. Brennan kind of tic-tacs it around. Nice lane pass. Oh, and he gets the dink. Goes up 1-0 in the second game. Definitely a nice shot, heads-up play there. I wasn't on the corner. And he just kind of tic-tacked around and correctly recognized it and was able to take it. Got up on the 3 again. I go push side. He blocks it. Oh, it looks like it hit the light. So it's going to go back to Brennan's 2-bar. Time my 2-bar blocks it. Spun around, but luckily didn't spin around and hit itself back into the goal. And I'm trying to set up a 2-bar shot here. Bounces around, basically just a nice clear. Oh, Brennan just hits it off the back wall, catches it on the 3. Very nice. Setting up that roller, hits a middle. Good shot, goes up 2-0. Go for the down brush. I think Brennan got a piece of that too, but I was able to grab it. I rip a middle, make it 2-1. Not a nice lane pass. Goes to the push side again. This time I'm on it. Brennan's smart to see how Brennan is sitting on the wall. That's really smart. Looks like I hit it up there, able to grab it on the 3-bar. Go for a push side. Looks like it wasn't very deep. Brennan blocks it. Goes off table. And it is still 2-1 in favor of Brennan in this second game. Brennan goes for a low push kick. Ends up in my area. Try to set up another aerial. Try to go for the 2-5 pass that squirts through to Brennan's 5. Another nice lane pass. Brennan's doing a good job passing. Almost losing the ball. Oh, he did lose the ball. And it looks like I'm going to set up the pass here. Go for that wall pass. Oh, try to go for the hack. Oh, try to go for the hook. Whiffed it. But then I correctly realized that I was on the other side of the table. His min were out of position. I could just pop it straight through. So tied it up 2-2. Oh, unfortunate. That time I went for a chip pass. Brennan got a piece of it, but it just kind of rattled in. That's one reason why a lot of the time I will, especially at Grady's, I'll try to defend with my left hand. Defend the 5-bar with my right hand on the 5, left hand on the goalie rod, so I can pick up those slobs. Brennan with a nice little pull side there, makes it 3-3. Oh, Brennan blocks, gets a piece of that 5-bar, but just crawls through to my 3. I can credit the marble for giving me a little bit extra velocity on that ball. And I'm able to rip a, I guess it was a pull side. Didn't look very deep. Just looked like I moved a little bit, sprayed it, and it went in. Yeah, I would definitely eliminate that additional movement to the middleman that Brennan is doing there. Brennan gets it back on the 5. Another nice lane pass. Brennan's passing great. Picking the hole great. Rips the middle. Makes it 4-4. And I'll tell you what, man. I'm feeling the pressure at this point. I definitely do not want to go to the third game. Try to go for an up brush hack through the middle. Blow it. Now Brennan's got it on the 2-bar. Feels pretty deadly when he's got it back here. You can tell just good ball control, and I do not like him having it on his 2-bar. I know he's trying to just kind of hit it with that near man, get into a nice position where you can kind of do just a nice tuck and try to tuck it in between my guys or hit that near hole. But Brennan takes time out. It's 4-4. Thanks again for watching these videos, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Brennan setting up again. Looking to close out this second game. Oh, I get it back on the 3. Oh, go for the push kick. Brennan is 100% on it. I've blown 2 3-bar possessions on game point here, unfortunately. Goes for that slingshot style shot. Lands on my 5. Tried to go for that up brush hack again. No good. Now I get it on this near side. Setting up for possibly another aerial. Go for a 2-bar shot. Bounces around. Lands back in my area. 4-4 second game. Oh, man. I tried to go for a 2-5 pass. Brennan grabs it. Oh, but he doesn't shoot up. Doesn't set up his roller. Tries to go for the aerial. Mess it up. Not the best decision making for me on this 4-4, I don't think, unfortunately. Now I'm in the push position. I can tell I'm desperate at this point. Just looking for anything. Ends up clearing, goes to Brennan's 2-bar. Whew. Shoots a short pull, hits my goalie man, and I'm able to luckily grab it before. Oh, and the goalie rod slider. Oh, the awkward handshake as well. Beautiful. Man, that one I just got out of alive, dude. As you can see, that very last point, I was setting up, had it in my, had it on that far side, was kind of tic-tacking it, or, moving it back and forth between the goalie rod and the 3-bar. Decided to just go for that down brush from the goalie rod, which is something I have done a ton over the years in singles. Luckily, the hole was there, and it got me out of that match because I had plenty of shots, plenty of opportunities. Yeah, that was a tough match, man. Brennan played really well. It was really nice to meet Brennan tonight. He was friends with Pat, who I'm playing the Bring with tomorrow. And I was very impressed with the skills that Brennan had. He had a really good 5-bar. He had a really good 3-bar. Although after the match, he told me he couldn't hit a pull side. He did hit one pull side during the match, but he said that he was really struggling with the pull side. So if I knew that, I probably would have D'd him up a little better. And I probably would have used that in the finals to help me out a little bit. Leave a bigger pull side. But yeah, I was really impressed with Brennan. I thought he played great. Really nice to meet you, Brennan. I know he watches some of these videos. Hopefully he checks this one out. And I've been talking to Brennan a little bit on Facebook Messenger. We're talking about playing a tournament together. So maybe in an upcoming Bring Your Partner, you'll see me and Brennan partnering up. But luckily for me, I was able to survive that match, get out alive in 2 games. It was definitely a tough match. And, good job, Brennan. It was cool to see him out. It's nice, in Michigan, there's actually a ton of guys. The foosball scene here is a lot bigger than I knew about before I moved here. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people playing, and there are a lot of people that are just in that dormant stage of foosball where, you played for years and you're just sort of over it. You know what I mean? You got life, you got a family, and, how many years can you just keep playing the Bring, keep playing the draw, keep traveling to Kentucky? Eventually you get kind of sick of it. You know what I mean? I think Brennan is one of those guys that falls into that category. But, he had really good skills. I really hope to see him out at more tournaments in the near future. But yeah, that's it for this match. I will cast the next match in this singles tournament tomorrow at 7 p.m. So please meet me here for that. And thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.